covering an elbow tie, which is again part of our control tie series. So an elbow tie is exactly what Zane has here, right? So I've got so on this side, Zane has a post, and I'm looking to grab this elbow. And when I'm talking about grabbing the elbow, really, if you feel on your opponent's arm, there's the meat, but then there's these two knobs that are part of his bones. And really, if I can, I'm going to get my thumb and my middle finger like wrapped around just above those bones. So I've got a really firm grip around the meat of his arm, but also I'm snugged up right to his bones, which really gives me like a really strong grip. It's like the end of a baseball bat. So it's hard for him to pull his arm out. It gives me a lot of control over that. So I really like the elbow ties. I use these a lot. They're probably not as common, but they're common enough. So again, this elbow tie, sometimes called an outside tie, is when my opponent is getting control of the inside space. So if he's got a collar tie here, let's go with an inside tie, right? So Zane's got a collar tie and an inside tie, but I'm using this elbow tie, and really what this does is it gives me a lot of control in a pulling direction, right? So it's very easy for me to pull him into me, which also allows me to duck and get under his arms, right? And to clear his arms that way. Also, so right now Zane is doing a good job with this inside tie of making it his tie, but I can make it mine by attacking this elbow and pulling it into it. If Zane goes collar tie, go collar tie this elbow. Right? So Zane's got a collar tie, but if I take this elbow and I pull it to my chest, I've really taken away a lot of the power out of his collar tie and turned it into my elbow tie. So that's kind of how to use an elbow tie effectively as a part of your hand fighting. So we can talk about how to clear an elbow tie, right? So if Zane's got an elbow tie on me, obviously one of the ways that I can clear this elbow tie is by using my inside tie more effectively, or my post, my thumb block more effectively to take away the power of that elbow tie. And so again, you start to see the dynamic between inside and outside ties, between posting and elbow ties, or whatever you want to call it. But there's a battle there between those two tie-up systems, and it really boils down to who's going to use their tie more effectively.